All right, it's time for a little refresh. So in August of 2020, I posted a tutorial for how to upload a book to StreetLib. Well, a lot's changed since then. The platform, the look and feel, how to navigate, my ability to do screen captures and narrate a tutorial. So yeah, this one should be better. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm MK Williams. I'm an author and independent publisher. I love sharing my insights about all things self-publishing with you. Before I get into the details of today's tutorial, don't forget to hit subscribe. You'll be notified when I put out new videos every week about self-publishing, making a career of being an author, and now being a mompreneur. Today, I'll be showing you a step-by-step tutorial for how to upload your ebook onto StreetLib to get international distribution for your book. So many of the big self-publishing platforms can also get you international exposure, but StreetLib has a specific niche in being able to get your book into Asian, African, and Latin American markets, so where a lot of other big platforms have a huge gap in their network. Now, before you upload, or if you're watching this on one screen and uploading on the other, here's what you're going to need in order to upload your ebook, okay? You need a formatted ePub or Mobi file, your cover art, your ISBN, your book description. You should know what you want to charge and your pricing. All right, that's what you need. Let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, so we're starting here on this StreetLib Hub. So that's one thing to keep in mind. It's hub.streetlib.com to get here, to show your whole catalog of everything you currently have, distribution, all that good stuff. But what we're here to do today is to add the alpha nano. So I'm going to click new item up here in the top right corner. It is an ebook. And say I provide my own ISBN. Again, I always own my ISBNs. I always advocate that authors should own their ISBNs because now I can take this ISBN and I've been able to upload my book to multiple platforms. No other platform owns this, right? Like it is mine. I can take it where I please. And go with it. Now, one thing you do notice, so I copied and pasted it and had the dashes in there, and it counted those dashes as integers, so I had to go and delete stuff and then type that in. So if you literally are copying and pasting it from Bowker, from Nielsen, and you have the dashes in there, it is going to say that you don't have enough numbers in there. It's not correct. So you have to go in and take out the dashes so you can actually get the full ISBN in there. Okay, confirm. All right, and so now we're just going to start to fill in the information that they're asking for. Okay. Now what's interesting here is that instead of the description, it's asking for the abstract. Like that almost reminds me of like science papers back in high school. So it's the description. One thing to keep in mind, StreetLib is an Italian-based company. So the website is translated to English for us here in the US, but some things don't always translate perfectly. Okay, so now as you see, I copied and pasted it. None of the formatting stayed through. For some reason, it's all bold. I don't want that to be bold. And none of my italics stayed through. So I need to go through and I need to add that back. So again, not a perfect system. It's definitely been improved of late, and that's why I'm actually redoing this tutorial. I did a tutorial before, and it was definitely a bit clunkier, definitely a little bit more Web 1.0 look and feel for the upload portion, but they've done some really good work updating it. So we're definitely, that's why I'm updating this tutorial for you all, so you can watch that. Okay, so that says keywords, but then it says add a tag. So that's where I'm going to be putting in the keywords that I already did the research for. Okay, so for this, it's literally just typing in the keywords that I've already done the research on, and then hitting enter, and it's creating its own thing. I don't have to put in commas, I don't have to put in semicolons, I don't have to pick from a list. So I would always make sure like you're spelling it correctly, just so that way you're not going to pull any typos. And maybe part of your strategy is to use typos, because you know people will commonly have that. Okay, the primary language is English. Now, obviously, you'll see their default was to Italian, French, German. Again, StreetLib mainly, well, it's based out of Italy, and it mainly serves the international market. So that's one thing to keep in mind, is that if you have multiple language editions of your book, StreetLib is going to be a really great option for you there. Work rights. This is not public domain. I own the rights because I'm the author. Age of interest, beyond 13 years. Does not contain adult content. Again, this is not steamy romance. This isn't anything like that. So, okay, so I just set the collection name, and I said this is the second one in the series. I am the author. Now I typed in M.K. Williams as my name, so it's asking me, is my last name Williams or my last name M.K.? So it's Williams, comma, M.K. No other contributors to add. Again, looking for the BSAC category, so we're going to do science fiction. Scroll down here to time travel. Okay, perfect. Paper edition. So this is asking to confirm when it's sending it out to retailers and there is a print edition, what that edition is, so that they can be matched up, which I really appreciate that they do that. So here we go. So I'm adding the ISBN again. It did not like that I had dashes there, so I have to go in and just make sure that all of the numbers for that ISBN carried through. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to be on March 1st. Okay, so now it's saying, okay, so there's issues, and in order to distribute, you have to fix these issues. So it's saying the price can't be blank, the content can't be blank, and the cover can't be blank. Well, it hasn't asked me for these things yet. So when you see that, don't panic, don't freak out, like, oh no, I did something wrong. Like, you just literally haven't gotten to that portion yet. So we're gonna click over to assets where we can actually put that in. Add the cover. Okay, and again, it's asking me for the ePub, Mobi, or other associated formats. You can't do the PDF. Okay, so I was able to do that. I was able to get the Mobi file uploaded and accepted it. Yay! Okay, and now let's go over to distribution. Okay. No, I do not want today to be the publication date. March 1st. March 1st. There we go. Okay, so I have to go in and select the stores that I want them to distribute to. So I'm going to click all, but then I'm going to unselect the ones that I already have access to. So I'm already on Kindle. I already have access to iBooks. I already have access to Google Play. I just did that one. I already have access to Kobo. I already have access to Scribed. I already have access to that one, that one. So I'm pretty much going through and I'm selecting all of them, but then if I have something that I already have access to, I'm unselecting it, so that way I don't have a duplicate listing. Okay, so now it's showing these are the ones I want you to distribute to. Don't distribute to these. I already have that covered. Okay, so this is asking for euros, what I would like my price to be in euros. Okay. Perfect. And that actually gave me the USD price that I wanted. Perfect. Okay, so now it's saying that there are 2 issues, but the price is there. So let me actually go over to this page. Update, just make sure it saves things in there. 1 error. Okay, it wants me to resize the cover file, which is interesting. This is the only one that's ever asked for me to have a different cover size. All the other ones it works for. back over here. All right, so I updated my new cover. I just had to click onto another page for that error to go away. So now everything is in there. As they're saying, there's no errors showing up. So I am able to go ahead and just update one more time, make sure it's in there, and it says status is valid. I have no more actions to take. This is good to go. All right, and that is how you upload to StreetLib. Again, they definitely made some really big improvements. But I would definitely take your time going through this one because, like I said, it is an Italian website, and so the entire website is translated to English. So there are some times where something is kind of like, huh? But this is a great way for me to get international exposure for my books, and I hope it is for you too. All right, so what other questions do you have right now? What else do you want to figure out about the StreetLib platform? What other platforms are you trying to figure out? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe. That lets YouTube know that you're getting value from this information, and then they can get it in front of other authors like us. Now you can get back to writing your book. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you really found it helpful and informative. And before you head on to watch another video on YouTube, on this channel or another channel, or go back to actually write your book, I want to let you know that I answer a lot of other questions on this channel, really short, to the point, succinct, one question, one answer. But I've pretty much downloaded my brain into my Author Your Ambition books, and you can get these anywhere that you can find books. So whether you're just starting out writing, whether you're figuring out your plan for self-publishing, you're trying to figure out marketing, I pretty much have a book for you. So self-publishing for the first-time author, book marketing for the first-time author, how to write your first novel, and going wide are all available, like I said, anywhere that you can find great books, and you can easily find all the links and the different retailers if you go to authorYourAmbition.com/books. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye.